Summer vacation season is slowly slipping away, but you can still squeeze in one more last-minute getaway, especially over the upcoming Labor Day weekend. We've got a few recommendations for a perfect final summer excursion that's maybe away from the crowds, but also won't break the bank. Joining me now is Jesse Ashlock. He's the Deputy Global Editorial Director at Conde Nast Traveler. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. So nice to be with you.
I like getaways away from people because sometimes the world gets a little too people-y, Jesse. So what are some of the locations that you would recommend for travelers looking to grab that last-minute deal? I know Labor Day is, kind of in high demand.
For sure. I'm actually on a road trip right now myself. I'm in the Western Catskills at a hotel called Canosa Hall. I would recommend it if you're in New York City or Philadelphia. People don't come to this part of the Catskills as much as they do along the Hudson River. I'm over by the Delaware. Let's say you're in Boston. I would suggest you go up to the Kennebunks. Those are the legendary side-by-side hamlets. The Bushes famously have their summer compound there. Just wonderful for that kind of northern New England, southern Maine vibe. You can go to Dock Square where the two Kennebunks meet and do some shopping, sit on a white sand beach at Goose Rocks Beach. There are a couple of nice lodging options there. Sandy Pines is a campground that also has glamping, tents and Airstream trailers. It's really nice for couples. And then if you do want a more upscale luxe option, there's an Auberge resort there called White Barn Inn. If you want to get your spa on, that's the place to go.
I love me some glamping. It's everything you love about camping and none of the work. I don't know why everyone doesn't.
I couldn't agree more.
What about
Great for parents.
Yes. Any hidden gems that you might recommend?
Well, let me tell you about a place I grew up on. I think people know it, but they don't know everything about it. And it's Point Reyes, National Seashore, north of San Francisco. Feel like Big Sur is a little bit more famous, but don't sleep on Point Reyes. There's a wonderful hippie surfer town called Bolinas where you can walk around, get some good food, shop at a wonderful bookstore called the Bolinas Book Exchange. I love, love, love this trail called the Palamarin Trail, a little bit north of Bolinas, where you get these dramatic ocean views on these cliffs, and then you hike up to a wooded lake, and then you can ultimately go to some waterfalls. It has kind of everything that Northern California has to offer in one little hike. I also love a place called Hog Island Oyster Company, where you get oysters, you get great seafood, and if you want, you can do a little farm tour where you learn how to harvest, you learn how to shuck, and you really find out all about the West Coast oysters. And stay at Olima House. It's a great spot over a charming little Victorian in the town of Olima, which is worth visiting.
I feel like,
and by the way,
yes,
they're running summer deals. I'm so sorry. So if you're looking for a slightly more affordable stay, they've got a deal on right now.
I feel like you're in my head because you're like marking all the things that I love to do when I'm on vacation. Get out of my head.
Perfect.
Where can people get the best deals when it comes to booking at the last minute?
Sure. Booking.com actually has a spontaneous travel deal going where you can get 15% off on last minute bookings. I encourage everybody in your audience to check out cntraveler.com. We regularly round up the best deals from the OTAs as well as from hotel groups and individual hotels like Olima House, and as well as the destinations with the best flight deals right now.
All right. This is what I call news you can use. Jesse Ashlock, thank you very much.
Use it, and happy Labor Day travels.